Hello everyone. Today's guest has spent over 35 years in solving real mysteries that matter. Professor Om Prakash Jasuja is a forensic scientist who can just look at a fingerprint or a shoe print and can tell you a story of the person. Isn't it fascinating? So let's welcome Professor O.P. Jasuja on our podcast today. Sir, it's great to have you here.
Thank you, Aditi ji. Thank you for inviting me for the podcast. It is an honor for me.
So you started in 1983, and most of the people at that time didn't even know what forensic science was. What made you choose this field?
Okay, Aditi ji. I myself was not aware about forensic science at that time when I got admission in MSc at Punjab University, Patiala. Actually, after my BSc in medical sciences, I was not keen to pursue with the postgraduate studies in normal way. Normal way means chemistry, geology or botany, etc. I was looking for something unique, new one, where curiosity is more important. So continuously and regularly I was looking for the advertisements in the newspaper, and one day I got Punjab University admission notice. Though dates were very close, I took a chance. At that time, naturally, postal system was there, no electronic media and such things were there.
Yes, sir.
So I filled the form, applied, went for the interview, selected for only 6 seats were there in MSc course. At that time, only 3 universities were running MSc Forensic Science: the Sagar University, Sagar, or God University, Sagar, then Punjab University, Patiala, and Madras University. So I got admission and never looked back. Even after my MSc, I didn't get job immediately, which is the state today even. Nobody gets job. Very lucky one may, but not so. But I am lucky in a way that my teachers were very kind to me, and they suggested that, okay, Om Prakash, you should go for doctoral studies. And I applied for the Bureau of Police Research and Development, New Delhi, Ministry of Home fellowships for doctoral studies. I got that fellowship. And during my fellowship itself, one vacancy was generated in the university, and I got the opportunity to serve there and never looked back. Even I got superannuated from that university only, serving the department and contributing to the forensic science. But when you ask that how you came to know, so it is very fascinating. Truly speaking, I was working the petty job in my own business, you can say, and the daily habit of reading newspaper was the top plus point in my personality. So in Punjab Kesari, I got this advertisement. I was not knowing what forensic is. So in the evening when I went back to my home, I consulted. First thing I did, consult the dictionary, where it was written pertaining to law. And then I read the advertisement again, where it was written Faculty of Vocational Courses, and the program is being run by Department of Chemistry. I was confused that how forensic and chemistry and pertaining to law. So I consulted my chemistry teacher in college, and he could not convince me that what he told. Then I got a chance to meet another teacher who was aware of forensic science, and he told me, okay, this is the subject and you should go for that. So I got admission, and see, after completing all these, and while I am heading the department in the Punjabi University, that very professor from the Khalsa College, Shri Ganganagar, got a chance to visit Punjabi University, Patiala, botany department. And he mentioned my name. अरे यार हमारे वहाँ एक स्टूडेंट थे खालसा कॉलेज के, उन्होंने फोरेंसिक साइंस में दाखला लिया था. So botany people were my friends, and when they asked, oh, he is head of the department. So he came personally to visit my department to bless me in a way, to feel happy that yes, now a student of ours is heading the department.
Heading the department. So your PhD was about calculating the height from footprints or shoe prints. How did you pick that topic?
Again, Aditi ji, it was my teacher, and I feel that was the correct way to work for the idea of the teacher. Teacher, my doctoral supervisor was a professor of basically anthropology. Naturally, anthropology is also applied to the forensic science, and he was interested to do this work for Punjab population. So when he noticed that I don't shirk with the work, physical work rather, because this problem is more dependent upon physical work. So he said, Om Prakash, see, this problem I want to work upon, and as earlier 2 students have already left in between this problem, because it is involving physical work. And they were not able to complete, and they left and taken another problem. So if you are interested, then only you say yes, otherwise we will select or look for somebody other problem. I said I don't have any problem, but really it was very problematic. In my PhD work, I was to collect the footprints of people, of a person standing as well as walking.
All right.
So to record the gait pattern, or gait, we say G-A-I-T, gait pattern, yes, that how a person walks. So what individuality in that pattern is. So we were to study that. So in that case, how to record was the most important issue. In that case, that only say A4 size paper I take and ask them, okay bhai, papers pe chalna jara aap. Then natural walk would have not been there. If we want natural walk, then I have to have a long sheet, broad sheet. So I think first 6 months of research went to this. I ultimately found in Baddi a paper converter who used to convert paper for different industries, packaging industry or print industry, this industry, that industry. So when he was not convinced, because that was a small consignment, you can say. You need that much of. We thought that we will take a broad roll, long roll, where at least 4 or 5 people can be studied by taking their walking patterns. So that roll ultimately became about 15 kg each. 15 kg each. So when I told him the story that I am interested in this research and it is not a commercial purpose, so he immediately convinced. Okay, no problem, we will put a special lot to convert this paper into rolls. So he instructed their factory people and given me the day, okay, come and you get the. At that time, naturally, fellowship was too small and amount was too small, and we could not afford a trolley or say vehicle. So I used to take it. He was generous enough, that industrialist, that he left the consignment to 17 sector Chandigarh bus stand on their own, and from there I lifted those bundles to the roof of the bus and came to the Patiala, from where university campus was very close on the road itself. So 4 or 5 rolls every day I made a special canvas bag to carry to the bus stand, local bus stand, then the villages. The whole area from Sarhand to Patiala I covered my data was completed of 800 people, 768 exactly, at Khroda village on Sarand Patiala next to this Rudki village.
Okay.
And this physical strain, first condition, then to analyze it. To analyze it, I needed a long shelf, which was not available in the department, as well as I was not having in my flat, research scholar flat I was having. So I borrowed tables from the neighboring flats, made a shelf, and was very interesting it is, but I don't think whether it is relevant or not, but I personally feel, because no staff was there in the department, only our teacher was the professor, and other research scholars used to teach the students, one class by one teacher. So my teacher instructed me, okay, Om Prakash, you also have to take the class. So you have to come to the department. I requested him, sir, if I come to the department, when I will analyze the samples, which you know I have set up, made the setup there in the flat. No, I don't know. So I used to do all these in the night time. So about 1.5 years took for this data analysis.
Quite a hard work.
Creating data and then analysis. Again, at that time, the whole university was having only one computer, and very basic scientific language it was using, that was Fortran. And on that we used to analyze the data. Another teacher was kind enough from physics department who generated for me the software, the what we call say program. And he said, generate, okay, you analyze the data. And for that data I even went to Punjab University, where I think second generation computer was there, the whole big room was there, and I was to punch the data on the punch cards.
Okay.
Not like that. Punch cards were special thing, where I put the data and then he analyzed it. I tallied it with my own computer from Punjab University. Fortunately, they tallied
matched,
and I got through the PhD.
So in 1995, you won a Young Scientist Award in Tokyo. What did that recognition mean to you, especially at that time?
Aditi ji, first thing I would like to mention that it was not me, but our team won the Young Scientist Award.
Okay.
It was my research scholar when I was a lecturer in the department. Naturally, in '94 I visited Japan on the invitation of Science Research Council, Japan, and then it was my, you can say, passion to involve in research, and whenever a student used to join with me, I always wished that my students should perform better than me. So when this IAFS, International Association of Forensic Science, every 3-year meeting announced in Tokyo, I said to my student, okay, Goldie, you have to prepare for that, and here young scientist nominations we will made, and hopefully, because your work is very good, you should go for that. So she went there, presented the paper, and won the prize. Won the prize. It is very good. And here we 3 were there. One was director, Central Forensic Science Laboratory, Central Bureau of Investigation director, and myself was supervisor, and she was the worker. So actually the money got was kept by her as an encouragement. We never asked that, okay, Goldie, you should share the award. No, because award, sorry, in yen it is nothing. I think in American dollar at that time it was 500 US dollar, and 40 rupees was the rate for dollar. And but unfortunately she could not continue with the work. Whatever work she did, we published in the form of 2 research papers in internationally reputed journals, and we are happy. It happens in research, continuous process. As far as feeling of getting the award of our research, if I say like that, then many may take it as boasting, but I am not going to boast, because I never thought to be a scientist. But curiosity to look into the nature was so much. When I entered into forensic science, I always used to look into something strange. And we used to work. We used to work not for awards, for solving the problems which are being faced by the field of forensic science at that time. And the photostat toner, it was the matter of study.
Okay.
Photostat toner, photocopies are done.
Sir, you have supervised many PhD students and published numerous papers, attended 70 conferences nationally, internationally, and taught classes as well. How do you balance teaching and research?
Okay. Higher education system in India is very much relaxed. We have good amount of vacations, winter vacation, autumn vacation, summer vacations. There is no teaching, but we ourselves were involved in research, number one. So database is generated. Then while teaching the classes, we used to write the manuscripts, and if you see the sequence of publication of papers, clearly it will be indicated that yes, in free time we generated the data and then wrote the manuscript and sent for the publication. Second thing, that higher education system in India is mostly mandated with teaching as well as research, which I think throughout the world it is accepted in a way that higher education may not be necessarily formal classes. Rather, they may be a sort of discussions, which I observed in many universities during my visits abroad. Say John Jay College, I went there, professor said, okay Jasuja, come, we will sit in the class to conduct the seminars. And there I saw the people are eating burger, someone is sipping coke, but seminars are going on seriously. That is not that they are making a noise or something like that. I was impressed that yes, informal teaching at higher education level. Universities are not colleges or schools where we have to stick to the syllabus. It is my personal view, something not be taken otherwise. And that's why productivity is there. And in MSc, we have a system that research-based dissertation is to be written by the students, supervised by the teacher. So at my time, 6 students were there, while at our time, when we were teacher, there were 20 seats. 6 teacher, 20 seats, every year 3 to 4 students to everyone. So 3 to 4 dissertations are written. Out of that, at least 2 or 3. In my case, all 4. These 70 or 100 paper which I published, mostly with my research students, and they are also thankful to me. I am also grateful to them.
It's a team
that
work.
Yes, they worked for me, because ideas percolated in the mind of teacher is to be worked out by the students only. So there are generally, what I observed, 3 types of the teachers at higher education. One, who are excellent in teaching,
delivering
the lectures, and students are very happy. Some are not good in teaching but very good in research. And third category is the mix of it, as it is natural. In nature also you find these type of the things. Whether you take Mendel's law of inheritance, there also you will find these type of the ratios. And luckily I came into the category 3. Students and research equally went side by side, and I was lucky that many PhDs and that many research papers were result of the practical experience by collaborating with my senior student who was a private expert in handwriting and fingerprints.
Okay.
He used to visit the courts. Saturday was off, so I used to go with him. University was off, courts were open. I used to visit with him the courts to learn what is the actual practice. And then sometimes he used to discuss, यार जसूजा ये ना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हो रही, ये केस मैंने ले तो लिया और मेरे को समझ नहीं आती रिपोर्ट क्या लिखे. And we used to study together, and with the result I think 30 research papers we have published, and I helped him for his PhD and he helped me for PhDs of my students, because it is mutual collaboration. That so productive it was that we are still in touch with each other and discuss the problems. So during visiting the courts, getting new ideas, sharing it with the students, and some student got interested, sir, I will work on that problem. I used to say, welcome. Matter is over. So this is the result.
So basically you have mastered both the sides.
You can say like that.
So in 2013, you got a national award for a patent from TIFAC DST, the Government of India. What did you create? We want to know more about it.
Aditi ji, in continuation of my previous discussion, I would like to say that it is all students and its interest in research. Teacher used to get an idea, so one student got impressed during his MSc with my work and requested that, sir, for dissertation I will join with you. I said we had another system, but luckily he fit into that system and was allotted to me. And he worked upon, again, as I did for my PhD, footprints. He did handprint for stature estimation. And that paper, before passing of his MSc exam, got published in a very good journal, and till date it is being cited by the further workers, and I think it is a top paper as far as citation is concerned. But then after MSc, as I was unemployed, he was also unemployed, came to me and said, sir, I would like to join the PhD with you. I said, sorry, I don't have any project, nor you have any fellowship, and a free ship PhD is not a serious task. So I don't suggest you to go for PhD. But again he contacted me, sir, I have passed the NET, but not JRF. I said, okay, you come and work for. And then I allotted him to work with fingerprints. In the meantime, a DST project was allotted to a professor in Delhi University, and it is part of system, I would say, that he was not knowing about that project, anything, that project investigator. Anyhow, I should have not said it like that, but I have said it is fact, reality, how our system works. I don't mind if someone minds it. And then he contacted me, Dr. Jasuja, if you are pleased, then we can collaborate on this project. I clicked with an idea that this research scholar is very serious about the work and sincerely working day and night collecting the literature and this. I talked to him, okay, if you can employ this boy as a project investigator, project assistant, then definitely. So in the form of project assistant, he will be getting the fellowship from the project and we will work for the project. Where was the problem? We never mind that whether our name is there or not, hardly matters. So he himself learned the technique from us and did very good work. Ultimately, out of that project and during his PhD of my student, we published 13 high quality research papers, 13 out of his PhD, plus these patents. So when this patent was patented, it was actually TIFAC awards for commercialization of patent.
Okay.
That whether this patent is having any potential to commercialize. So we competed for that. We filed the application and fortunately we got the chance. Another 5 lakh was supposed to be awarded by the TIFAC if we would have shown them the final product for commercialization. They awarded us 5 lakh that yes, your patent is worth commercialization.
Okay.
Now if you really commercialize it, get 5 lakh more. But unfortunately we could not. And yes, it is new, and I still say that if some industry is interested to prepare a commercial model of this, it will be a great success. I have to get, before getting this patent, we have demonstrated its working to various medical colleges, training schedule, various laboratories of the forensic science laboratory, state as well as central, to show that yes, it is effective. And it is still effective. It is still effective. Many difficult surfaces where with conventional method fingerprint development is not possible or very difficult, it is very easily can do the things, plus inexpensive. Inexpensive it is. Otherwise, expensive techniques are there.
It seems quite innovative, sir, as you are telling.
Patent means innovation.
Innovation only. Sir, you have seen forensic science change a lot since 1980s. What advice would you give to someone who's starting these days or starting new, especially in this particular time?
Aditi ji, not only forensic science, all sphere of life has been changing very fast because of the invasion of technology, I would say. In a way that in our times, question document examination were paper documents like affidavits, sale deeds, contract deeds and many more things, everything used to be on paper.
Papers.
But nowadays we are treading towards paperless society. Every contract now Punjab government online registration, even जमीनों के खाते वगैरह भी सारे digital हो गए हैं. So paperless society is there. Still in India we say that yes, relevance is there. So suppose I did my MSc and could not get job. My friend, the collaborator with whom we published more than 30 papers, he went for training in question document and fingerprint examination and started his own laboratory for those subjects, and he was very successful. But these days I think scope has a little bit decreased. Still in India is there, but still. Number two, the new era or the new areas have come up, like digital forensics. Nowadays criminals are doing crime through computers, mobile phones, and you don't become aware that your bank account has been siphoned. Ransomware, hacking, and this and that. I feel that if student is interested during their MSc to work upon that, definitely a great scope is there. Great scope is there. But still, if we talk the whole sphere, it is personal taste. Then you can say that every state has a forensic science laboratory in India. In addition to that, several forensic science laboratory at the central government level are there. They need personnel. They need, unfortunately, this is the system that once you have been appointed as a scientist, until unless you don't leave on your own or you get retired, no vacancy will be there. And in our system, somehow this type of the things are there, that updation by the scientists are very slow.
Okay.
So they may not be acquainted with the modern technology and way the criminals are using. It is a cat and mouse race, that criminals are more clever. They get acquainted with the new technology more quickly. Crime, naturally, forensic science, it was said that it is a science of dead. Sometimes they started saying it is dead science. But I feel it is very dynamic. Only thing that everyone has to keep pace with the developing scenario. So, in that case, what I would like to say that criminal commits the crime, we visit the crime scene, and then we think of the solution. While in the meantime, criminal gets another idea and commit the things in that way. So, still I would say three clear sections are there. That one is crime scene investigation. Second is conventional forensic science. In case of crime scene, you go the crime, you visit the crime scene with the investigating officer, IO, that is from place, and assist him or help him. Again, there is an issue to use these words, but not an issue for the time being. In a way that once you go and you yourself collect or ask to collect and pack in a scientific manner, that itself is a very good contribution. But naturally, for that you have to be in the government system. To get into the government system is very difficult. Courts are passing the strictures on the governments, why forensic science laboratories are not well equipped, or why not personnels are being engaged. So our laboratories are also, or our government are also taking these type of the steps. Recently in Punjab government, forensic officer or forensic assistant or digital forensic or cyber forensic assistant, these type of the designations have been created, and about 300 people have been engaged who are devoted to crime scene investigation only.
Okay.
Plus, central government has changed, amended the law that any crime where punishment for that crime is more than 6 years, forensic scientist has to visit the crime scene. Earlier it was not so. That is a wonderful step. That now the demand for forensic science has increased. But still I wish that the demand supply study would have been conducted, that every institute or university is starting the courses without much standards, minimum standards, like we have standard operating procedures everywhere. Similarly, in education system at universities, now the public-private universities are there. So, the government should also think of that supporting the universities in private sector so that they can create the, as well as the authorities in the private universities also look into that we should maintain the minimum standard even if the regulatory is not there. Once the uniform laboratory facilities in the educational institutions running courses in forensic science are there, then there will be no problem. That quality of the students will be almost uniform and they will have no hiccups in getting the jobs as well as to start their own startups.
That's a great piece of advice for everyone, sir. Sir, as we have already discussed that you have supervised many PhD students, what one quality which you feel every good researcher should have, and as per you, is there any mistake which young or these upcoming researchers are making?
Okay. Aditi ji, advise not one, but I would like to mention 3 advices. That whosoever wants to go into research should be patient enough, but not lazy. Number 2, he should be very keen observer so that he can make the observation of the findings and experiments and interpret in right context. Third one, though it is third one, but the most important, because hard work has no substitute. Our first Prime Minister of the nation, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, mentioned that there is a time to play, there is a time to work, and our generation, our present generation is destined to work hard. So, hard work has no substitution, and hard work by the researcher will definitely result into new innovation, even if he is not that very intelligent as it is considered that yes, scientists should be intelligent. I don't agree with that. Anyway, so these 3 things are very important for any researcher or student who wants to pursue the research. Committed by young scientists, I would say that mistakes are boons rather than banes, because once you commit the mistake, you have to revisit and find out that where I mistook. Number 2, mistake is but natural. Human is to err, right? To err is the human.
To err is human.
Right? So in that case, rather penicillin and many other chance discoveries were because of the mistakes. So in sciences or in research, mistakes are rather, but if you plan it in a systematic manner, chances of mistake are less. Then definitely routine research and new discoveries to different things we can discuss sometime else. Thank you.
Sir, that has been really enlightening. Actually, you have shown us with your experience and your teachings that passion, dedication and patience are the basis of anything which we take up in our hands. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Aditi ji, for this opportunity. I myself feel very much, you can say, honored that I could convey the right message to the present generation. And I would like in the end to advise to the students that no field of study, whether it is forensic science, geology, biotechnology, no field of study is bad or less important. Only your hunger for the knowledge is important. Not that this field has more jobs or this job. Overnight jobs are, job market is changing. See now due to AI, how many layoffs in IT sector is there. So nothing is permanent. You have some unique idea and percolate it into the commerce, that may be your job. But knowledge is, or studies should be for the knowledge only.